Hey yo, I just want to say shout out to my red bike. It got stolen about a year ago, and I think about you every day. But you know, now I got a blue bike, and it's not the same, but it's a new life, a new journey. So rest in pedals, red bike, I love you. I like to bask in the tropics with a flask in my pocket. If you acting no brolic, I'll start laughing and mocking like a charismatic parrot that is a comic. Now I'm feeling like the shit, cause I'm rapping with phonics. Loose off of Jen Ricky's.
Oh boy. Back at it again with more and more fun stuff, because apparently this idiot hasn't figured out. You keep knocking loud enough and someone's going to eventually come answer you. You would think this guy would figure this out, especially since he has kids, but no, he hasn't. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News, the unreliable ones. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the newsroom and welcome to the Goutopian News Network, your unreliable source for DSP News. This is the Snort Report, brought to you by SnortBucks Coffee Company, the best beverage company ever. Here we go. So apparently, as if Rich didn't already fuck up by not being able to remember his daughter's name and defending a fucking pedophile and someone who was also a domestic abuser, apparently he actually wants smoke with a troll in IRL, which is weird because I thought the last time he wanted smoke with someone was Ames, I thought. Or maybe he just implied it, but he didn't actually say it. And then before that, it was Grace Thorne, wasn't it? And that's when he went and got himself a shotgun for that nonsense, which is weird because, you know, you got a medical marijuana card in your state, Rich. So theoretically, you shouldn't have that gun. So you should be very glad no one ain't ratted your ass out yet, because theoretically, you should be in jail. Anyway. Apparently, Rich wants to go one-on-one in IRL with a troll, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense why he would want to do that, being that you're 5'7", barely, you're 400 pounds. I don't know if you're going to be able to do much damage that isn't just done to yourself by just your sheer weight and mass, but whatever. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into my favorites. Let's go into my favorite segment. And hopefully your favorite segment as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my TED Talk. I don't understand why Rich wants to fight anybody. I really don't. It'd be different if he was like 6'2". Then I'd be like, okay. But you're not. You're not at all. Like I said, like the meme that Sly started. You ain't sat there and had to buy a gun for a little girl to defend yourself from a girl. Well, actually the meme is that he went and called the police on a little girl. But the reality is he ain't bought a shotgun to defend himself from a little girl, essentially. Or a young woman, is realistic what we should call her. That's insane. Now you want to run fades with people on IRL? For real? All right. Okay. I mean, did he forget he has kids though? Did Rich forget that he has obligations that he needs to be taken care of? You don't need to be out here pulling internet tough guy. You're too old for that. Truth be told. You're too old for that. And on top of that, you can't do nothing about it. We know where you lay your head at, which is at your mama's house, at your parents' house. We know where Lauren now lays her head at. We know where your kids lay their heads at. Do you really want this with anybody? All it takes is one person. All it takes is one person to get the fuck up and out of pocket and make that a mess for everything. Well, make a mess of everything and for everybody. Jesus, Rich. Pull your fucking head out of your ass, man. Pull your fucking head out of your ass. Jesus Christ. It's insane that you would be willing to not only put yourself in jeopardy, which if you want to get yourself fucked over, fuck you, but you want to put your kids and Lauren in a bad position because you're a fucking dumbass? You're lucky your trolls don't move like that. You're very, very lucky your trolls don't move like that. Because if they did, unfortunately, collateral damage is a thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and actually just step into this situation. It's silly ass fucking shit. Like fucking insane, bro. Like, you've got children. You know what I'm saying? It's not about just you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about just you. If there was like a real savage that was one of his trolls, you know what I'm saying? They could easily make things uncomfortable for Lauren. He's lucky that none of them moved that way. But they could, but if someone wanted to, they could. Fuck Rich, they can make shit uncomfortable for you. For your fucking parents, for your little brother, which is not really little. Kind of Rotund himself. But you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? They can make things really uncomfortable for y'all. Fucking A, bro. Is it really all worth it? Just because you're a reactionary bitch and you got mad. All right, let's go ahead and lay out the landscape.
Holy God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give proper credit where credit's due. We're here with Ozzy Cobbs. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see here. Review Tech USA wants to RTU wants to go IRL on a troll. This is from December 27th of 2025. Womp 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 womp. Jesus Christ, bro. Fucking stupid as shit. Anyway, without further ado, this is, like I said, Rich is, I don't smell no failure cooking, I guess. I don't know. He's the other white meat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give him bacon and I'm not going to give him fucking pork belly. So he's just going to have to deal with that. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Holy God, what are you showing me? His head. Come on.
Herb69 donated $5 through Super Chat. Christmas is a wonderful time for joy and giving. Red heart emoji, like gifting your son a PSN. Maybe a Christmas miracle will happen like your daughter's sight return.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But the last console that one of his children got for Christmas, he took that shit back on Christmas Day. I'm not sure if you guys knew about that. That shit was fucked up. That's fucked up. You gift your child a console and then took that shit back on the same day, or you wouldn't allow them to play it so you could play it. Whatever. Yikes. Yikes.
Yeah.
That's it?
And the thing is, you're nice and comfortable behind your computer.
So are you?
Wonder if you would say that if you saw me in person somewhere.
I don't see why they wouldn't. Like I said, you're barely 5'7". What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, shit. Even if he was 6 foot, what's he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're no threat to anybody. You can barely defend yourself. So who's worried about anything? I'm not saying to press him in real life. Trust me, it's not worth it. But the reality is, what's he going to really do? You know what I'm saying? On some stink meter shit. What you gonna do, Ninja? What you gonna do?
And if you do, I encourage you to.
Oh, you really want smoke? Oh, okay. Well, here, let's bring that back. I was exaggerating and shit. I didn't know he was really wanting. He really wanted all that. Well, shit. Let's go ahead and let's give him the proper respect he deserves. And apparently,
Donated $5 through Super Chat. Christmas is a wonderful time for joy and giving. Red heart emoji, like gifting your son a PSN. Maybe a Christmas miracle will happen like your daughter's sight return.
Yeah. And the thing is, you're nice and comfortable behind your computer. Wonder if you would say that if you saw me in person somewhere. And if you do, I encourage you to.
oh baby, and business ain't just picked up. All right, Rich. Fair. All right, you encourage them to do so. So what happens, Rich, if you're walking with your daughter or your younger sons? You really want that? You really want that? Really going to be a thing for him? What happens if you're walking with your elderly parents? You really want that shit, Rich? Jesus Christ, bro. All right, bro. Do you, son? Do you? Go hard or go home.
I'll leave it at that. Anyway. And again, what do you do? What do I do?
And see, it's reasons like this. See, because DSP used to talk this hot shit too. Back in the day. He used to act like he was fucking King Dingaling and shit, and no one's going to approach him, no one's going to do nothing, and then this is how you don't play happen, and then all of a sudden he's accusing Evil AJ wanting to come to his house and fucking murder him. And what, and now DSP don't even leave his house. I doubt, outside of haircuts and possibly an appointment or two for Cat, they don't even leave their home no more. Everything's delivered. I guarantee you at this point that for DSP that everything's delivered. So... and it started off just like with this bullshit that Rich was doing. And the thing is Rich has done this before. He's wanted people to come at him in IRL and that he was fortunate nothing happened, but then again, he bitched out before anything could happen. God damn, bitch. Just an absolutely useless person. Holy shit.
Go find the person. And
Well, no, he's not going to do that shit. He's going to be on his fake ass Don Sargon shit and just sit around and wait for shit to happen.
then what? I get in trouble.
Oh, so wait, so you want them to approach you, you want to take the ass beating, and then you think they're going to stick around and wait for the cops to show up? That's a rather audacious plan there, Rich. That's clever. That's good work. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. There you go. That's what you're going to do. That makes sense.
That's why they do.
You know, what's it going to be? I bust on Lauren 6942 was the one who beat you up. Can you identify him with two black eyes? Oh, shit.
Do it. Yeah, you know what, ones, it's when someone says it 60 times about your kid, you ignore it. It gets old after a while, though, when it's your child. It's not that simple.
I mean, you're the one who set up the circumstances for McKinsley to have her condition be put out there in the first place. And then you further worsened it by not being a father and going out there to visit her, which caused Lauren, your baby's mother, to basically expose your ass on Facebook. So, I mean, realistically, I mean, you're the one who kind of you caused the problem. You created the monster, and then you unleashed the monster, and then you're sitting here bitching and complaining because the monster has become too powerful to control. Well, fuck you. That's your fault. Fuck you. That's your fault.
It's not that simple, and they know that. And that's it. I don't know what to say. It is a
So we're gonna cope and play video games. Okay, fair enough.
weak spot that will always get me with. It's my child. And I'm not saying this to you in a derogatory way. If you don't have a kid, you may not understand that.
I mean, if you have a child, you wouldn't put your child's business online like that. Just saying.
You may think you do consciously, but subconsciously, it's a different thing. Yeah, and it's like, you know, shit like that gets said all the time. I just ban. You've seen me ban people. Many of you, like Jostler and all you guys, you know, and I don't say anything. But the 70th time, and that's the thing. And they hide behind anonymous, not even a picture of their face or even their first name.
Oh, so you'd want to dox them for saying mean things to you? Okay.
And whatever failings they have in their personal life, it helps them sleep better at night too.
So yes, he wanted to dox them. If you're gonna talk shit to RTU, you need to dox yourself. So then this way, you guys are on an even playing field. That's basically what he's saying.
I think that they could say something like that and gives them a sense of empowerment. I will say this, and I could say this, it's not against TOS. I would encourage them one day, if they see me in person, just to say it to my face so I can make sure I understand what they're saying.
Okay, I mean, if that's really what it has to come down to, that's rather brave. Are you going to be smart enough to at least leave your kids in the car or go out there on your own? Are you going to actually live stream yourself in IRL and say, hey, I'm over at such and such place, meet up with me and we can talk this out? Are you going to do something like that? I mean, if you're going to go ahead and call the wolves, then you might as well tell them exactly where the prey is going to be at. That's all I'm saying.
And that's it.
I'm not encouraging anything. He's doing it. He's literally putting out the dinner bell for any troll who wants smoke with him in IRL to go out there and get him. Okay, fair enough. The least he could do is put the dinner bell out there. At least he could tell them is where they're going to pick up the DoorDash. That's all I'm saying. Or Grubhub or whatever your delivery choice is.
From now on, I will just block, because if you can't do that, then I have nothing else to say to you. So this will be the last time I react to it.
Oh, boy. Boy.
There you go.
So brave. So brave.
Dude, and I know. Like I said to you, it happens in every fucking stream. And I do. But I'm also not a cyborg. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you talk about my kid, the 3,000th time, I'm eventually going to react. And what I'm saying is, come say it to me. Please do. If you have that much of a problem. If you don't, then that's fine. But if you do, I want to make sure I really hear you say it. I want to make sure you say it loud and clear in case there's any kind of communication issue, is my point.
I guess as long as he has the cops on speed dial, because I assume that's what he's going to do.
And I hope everyone clips this and puts it everywhere. Nothing wrong with a good, healthy discussion. Am I right? No, it ain't no get in the ring shit. I'm just saying it is very simple. I will place bets it will never happen.
I'll take that bet. I would assume someone's going to do it eventually. I assume someone will do it eventually. It doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. It doesn't have to be next week. It doesn't have to be next month. But sooner than later. The dinner bell's already been rung. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of who wants to go out there and get it first.
And if you're telling me not to react with my kid, I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say. And if you've been in a situation and you wouldn't react, then you are a better person than me. There you go.
There you go.
I'm not as good of a person as you that you could get an insult from your child and not react to it. I encourage Smash JT to do the same things he did in his videos talking about me. I would be the Smash. You ever want to we get a drink together, man? Come say it to my face. It would just be a good old time.
And that's Rich for you. This is what got him in trouble with the kind of Sav situation. Big up to Sav. Is that he ain't sat there and was like, oh, she's a woman. What's she really going to do? And whatever. And she ain't sat there and roasted his ass. And what did he do? He stalked her on YouTube. He stalked her on Twitter. He stalked her on Twitch. Like, that's what he does. He picks fights with people that he thinks he can beat, and then he loses. Habitually. He just loses. For nothing. For no good reason. Nothing came out of it. Literally the gift, the lol cow that just keeps on giving.
That would be great.
And I don't even know why you'd want the business with Smash, because Smash JT is, I mean, he's at least in better shape than you, at the very least. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has knockout power, but I certainly think he could break a nose at the very least.
I don't play when it comes to my fuck.
And I think a broken nose is just enough to put Rich on his ass, to be honest with you. They probably don't even need that much.
Kid, dude. I don't. And there's only so many times I can continue to hear it. And this will be the only reaction that you get in terms of, like, I'm not gonna spurg, right?
Father of the Year, folks. You're looking at it right here. Father of the Year.
I'm not gonna start smashing shit on the fucking table and... No reason to.
Well, no one's trying to spill the fucking Chipotle chips and guacamole all over the floor, so I get that.
Actually find some meaning in their life.
While you sit here and play video games and have your daughter get mocked for her disability, is that the meaning in your life? Don't worry, I'll wait.
And you know what's sad for them is that they'll never know what it's like to have a child, because no woman will ever want to go near them to create a child.
Interesting. Now, question, Rich. Tell me what it's like to actually be a father and take care of your child. I'll wait. I'll wait for that, Rich. I'll wait. And remember, you have 3 of them. You've had 3 chances, and somehow you fucked it up each and every time.
Isn't that right? So you have to come my way, because if it wasn't for shit like that, you would not want to exist. In Minecraft, of course. See, I'm just spreading positivity. I want you to have a good holiday season, and I want to see you stay above ground. God bless.
Wait, isn't this the same ass clown who wished for Andy Worski to fucking OD? And for PPP to have a heart attack? I swear it was have a heart attack. It was something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm here to be supportive. It's the fucking holiday season. No, I've had trolls before, dude. I've had trolls. You also have to realize, too, is especially with what's going on with all this fucking political shit, is that the right wingers that are ride or die, especially with how hard people are calling.
How did this turn into a political thing? How did it turn into people mocking you for your fucking inability to be a parent and what happened with your daughter? How did this shit turn political? All right.
Out, including me, they don't.
What happened when these lolcow monkeys would just cry and complain about being lolcow monkeys and not try to turn everything into politics? What happened to those days? Thanks.
Have anything else to stand on, so they're going to go below the belt. I just don't fucking care
about Review Tech USA. There's no going back. You know, you can't just build your channel back. You don't have the million subscribers. You don't have the viewership. You don't even have people asking for your channel to come back. That was the
that's not at a large enough velocity that would make it worthwhile. I would say everything he said was bang on except for that last point.
Okay, I just have to show it. I just have to show it. I'll show the video that I put up. Review Tech USA is back.
I actually went over that video. It's already up too. I don't think it's been posted yet. Well, it might be at this point. We'll see. But I've already done that video. That was special. That was special.
I just wanted some sauce on those zingers.
You know what, Bob? Me too. I'm putting it on the other screen. Don't worry.
And here comes the blazing.
I actually found this funny as fuck. Holy shit, we got Review Tech USA back before GTA 6. I'll zoom in a little bit. Depression is the worst state to make choices. Boy, yep. Yeah, I was out of my mind in fucking 2023 and 2024. People forget that shit. And the ones that
I'm supposed to care about or remember that you were mentally fucked up? Imagine that.
don't care.
Well, yeah, if the rest of us are supposedly incels who can't get laid, why the fuck would I be worried about your depression? Why would that be a thing?
All right, this is Rich Tomorrow. Oh, I know I shouldn't have deleted it.
Oh, you were deleting comments. Oh, you're back on that shit again. Okay.
I'm all for it. Well, drama will always happen during live streams. It's always been a thing. Thanks for all the memories. I'm glad Review Tech USA is back. Biffy Gumpy, I knew he would say something like this.
I mean, but it's not, though. Like, the archive, he hasn't uploaded all of those videos back onto the main channel and whatnot. And there's already archives, at least one that I can think of, that has I think they have just about everything. I think they have all of it.
Kino Casino are having a field day. I hope they do have a field day. Talk all the shit.
Yeah, Kino Casino is going to eat well off. Between DSP, fucking Review Tech USA, sorry. Between iDubbbz and Anissa, between fucking Ricada, if he doesn't clean his shit up. Like, I'd say it's going to probably be a good year for everybody, honest, but Kino Casino should have a banger year as far as I see it.
That you want.
Oh, speaking of which, what happened to the fucking the Kiwi tubers, man? Fucking what's that guy's name? Leaping Lemur? Or they call him Leaping Creeper now. Or are they calling him or I think I made this joke. I call him the lemur who raped allegedly. What happened with that shit? And this is what I try to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, like, people are people. It does not take much for any of us, myself included, to become a lolcow. It's literally all it takes is just that lapse in judgment to make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Leaping Lemur had a decent reputation, I suppose, before all this shit knocked out. And now he ain't sat there and talked shit about most of the people that were in that community. Most of them were his own friends. Something about he felt like Kiwi Tuber or Kiwi Tapes and Smokey weren't giving other people enough exposure. I'm a little bit foggy on that part. And then that he groomed some chick out of his fucking viewer base, and that chick is mentally ill as fuck and all that bullshit. And then there's a dude from fucking the farms, Osama bin Laden, who went in there and went scorched earth on his ass, and now he ain't sat there and he's gonna have a jihad against all Kiwi tubers from what I'm hearing. Jesus Christ, bro. the implosion on that bullshit. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out. I may cover some of that. Why not? I may cover some of that shit. That's insane. That's insane how quickly shit ain't fucking fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Lemur's telling this chick, "Oh, I got $3,000 in the bank. You can quit your job." Ninja, $3,000 ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? If he had said 30,000, I would have said that still ain't shit. But $3,000 or 3 to 5,000, and you said that was enough for her to fucking quit her job. You'd be able to take care of her. Oh man, boy, these internet young ninjas don't know what the fuck they doing out in these streets, bro. Holy shit, the internet got all y'all fucked up.
I thought of that before I even hit record on the thing. I knew that people like the.
Let alone the rape allegations, if those are true. You ain't got that chick plastered and shit, and then you decided to pound it out while she was fucking unconscious, allegedly. Damn, Lemur. That shit. And then all of Lemur's peoples, or the people, most of the people you talk shit about, but pretty much that whole community turned on his ass, like just like that. You know what I'm saying? Just turned on him. It's like, fuck. DTA, don't trust anybody. Like I said, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a season. And boy, when it rains, it pours. And when you fall, especially if you fall hard, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of people waiting for you on the way down. Holy shit.
I knew people like that would absolutely be talking about it. So, okay. Say your fucking worst. Tell PPP to have another bite to eat. Tried to tell you not to. Yeah. So this is so rich tomorrow. It is true. I don't even think that's on the table. Yeah, it's probably not even on the servers, dude. We're back. We're so back. Skewing back, skibbity bob and dot up. Need to bring back the old intro. All right, well, now it's making a liar of me, and I'm not seeing the fucking comments because, you know, that's Murphy's Law. But literally every...
I thought you were talking all that hot shit earlier. This same silly shit here, right, was the same shit that Sly had caught his ass on multiple times. Fucking Sly would call him out for something. Rich would be like, that's not true. I got the evidence. I have the receipts. Sly would be like, all right, go get it. And Rich would be like, well, I don't have it at the moment. I'm not sure where it's at. So Sly's like, oh, well, you don't have any receipts then. No, I have the receipts. Okay, go get them. Well, and then after Sly got tired with him and left, then Rich was like, oh, now I remembered this, and now I know where this is at, but he still wouldn't show it on the stream. Fucking A, bro. Useless, as lazy as ever.
Every time in YouTube Studio, maybe YouTube selects those comments to show to me.
Do you not know how to go and approve fucking comments and shit? Jesus, all right. All you gotta do is go to YouTube. You know what? Fuck you. You figure it out on your own. Figure it out on your own.
But I always see, I'm wondering, announce this in a video, that I'm bringing back Review Tech USA. You know what's funny is that this is something else I was thinking about for a few months. I really genuinely thought, and that was by...
This is what happens when you can't commit. This is legitimately what happens when you flip-flop on everything.
I design and fuck the people who put me in that situation. Okay.
I thought we weren't going to blame people for our decisions and shit. Well, so much for that.
Hey, I'm not saying, look, I was the one who chose to do what I did, and I was a grown-ass man, but...
Were you? Were you rich?
I really thought I was done.
Great screenshot. Okay, Rich. Okay. Gotcha, Rich. Sure.
I thought there was no way I could have come back from that. Hindsight being 2020 and not like catastrophizing everything. I don't know if I could have brought back Review Tech USA on that channel, but there was no reason I couldn't have kept it and put stuff up on there.
So we threw away potentially between $2,000 and $6,000 a month, right? Because I think initially I said about 4,000, but I've had some people crunch some numbers and they're saying potentially you could have had about $6,000 a month just in residuals. I still think that's a little bit high, but I'll go with it. So between $2,000 and $6,000 passive income a month. If he's posting, it could be more than that. And we tossed it because people backed him into a corner because he's a grown ass man with kids, responsibilities, obligations. And he let a bunch of people online affect him and affect his life and affect how he puts food on the table and how he can financially take care of his children. I want you to take that in. I want you to take that in. Fantastic. Fantastic.
And it was,
Remember, this is the guy who said that he was a top 2 DSP detractor, by the way. Keep that in mind. Those were some interesting times.
funny. I was at a store the other day and this guy came in. He's like, oh my God, the people behind the counter were freaking out because they know you, they love your stuff, and they still watch you. And they used to watch you on Review Tech USA. I'm like, Ray, for years. And I was like, what did I do? And between thinking about it for months, yeah, I mean, I'm basically doing the same shit here anyway.
No shit. People like myself called it that you were going to end up doing that. Because that's what happened. When Review Tech USA went down, and whatnot, a slow death. When that shit went down, he just started posting up fucking game videos on fucking RTU, or well, Review Tech of Tomorrow, or RTU Tomorrow, whatever it's called. He just started posting there. Like his whole Nintendo Switch 2 saga is literally up there. And now he's posting, well, in the current day, he's posting like Xbox stuff and whatever. The fucking gaming industry is fucked. Like the whole $100 a game bullshit thing didn't work. Call of Duty's fucking hemorrhaging money for second year in a fucking row. Arc Raiders is a blast, but I gotta tell you, I've made enemies. Oh my lord, I've made enemies. I have betrayed people that I didn't have to. I was paranoid though. I had to. I was justified in what I did. Okay? Yes, the guy revived me and shit. Yes, we ain't sat there taking out the cats that were trying to fucking come up on our flanks and shit. But I don't know him. We didn't come out the sandbox together. This is business. We were that close to the extraction point. He could have easily have turned on me. I did what I had to do. I'm not saying that I'm proud of it. I'm just saying I did what I had to do. Judge me if you must. Shit.
It's not like I'm doing, and
Truth be told, I am a bit remorseful, to be honest. Like, some of the people I betrayed, they deserve that shit. They had it coming and whatnot. Because one guy in particular told me straight out, he's like, yo, man, I was definitely going to end up plugging you in the first chance I got. And I already felt the vibe and shit, you know what I'm saying? I already felt the vibe. But there's probably one person, maybe two, that I do actually feel a bit bad about. I feel a bit bad about. Just a little bit. Just a little fucking bit. Just enough to make it seem like I actually have a fucking conscience. But I felt a little bit bad about that. Just a little bit.
what happens if you talk about
One day I might actually drop that video. I might actually drop that video one day. Maybe. Probably not. But I feel a little bit bad about what I did. Just a little bit.
politics? Talked about politics on Review Tech USA. So, you know,
This lolcow live is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head. I don't know what the fuck to do without Keemstar. There's no show for you. It's the Boogie Show and it fucking sucks. And I wish I could fucking duck under my desk and hide from you, because without Keem we're fucking screwed. Yeah.
Yikes. All right, big ups to Ozzy Cobbs. There you go on that. Like, boy, why that smoke so bad? Let's go ahead and get Rich a sandwich. Let's do that. Big ups to Chio. Let's get Rich a sandwich. That'll make him feel better. Him dunking on DSP always makes him feel better. All right, so final thoughts, and then I'll let you guys go. Calling people out on the internet to come approach you in real life is never a good idea, obviously. His post-nut clarity for deleting his fucking million sub channel by hook or by crook opens up a whole thing of questions, but I kind of already approached that in my video addressing it in particular. So you know you'll get this. You should hopefully that would be out by now before you see this. I mean, it is what it is. His legacy didn't mean much to him if he was willing to throw it away. So there you go on that. I think the biggest takeaway is you got fucking kids, man. You got fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Even if no one like comes up there and actually wants to hurt him, and if they just want to meme on him in IRL, you know he's gonna clam up, whether he has his kids with him or whether he's by himself. You know he's just gonna seize up. So I don't know why you'd want to bring that type of energy in your life. You're barely hanging on or handling it in IRL. Why would you want any of that in real life? Or, well, sorry, online. You're barely handling any of that shit online. Why would you want that in IRL? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening in. I very much appreciate it. I'll catch you guys for the next one of these, whenever that may be, hopefully sooner than later. This has been the Snort Report. This has been DSP News, always late, never breaking, unreliable coverage that you can't count on. Oh, yes! A GTG Network and Productions. For Tim Snortons, our Snorts Gin and Tonic, SnortBucks Coffee Company, the best beverage company, I've been your host / anchor GTG, and I'm signing off. Hey, take care of yourselves, people. If you have kids, take care of your kids. Don't be like this lol cow. Take care of your children. Later, people.
Hey yo, I just want to say shout out to my red bike. It got stolen about a year ago, and I think about you every day. But you know, now I got a blue bike, and it's not the same, but it's a new life, a new journey. So rest in pedals, red bike, I love you. I like to bask in the tropics with a flask in my pocket. If you acting no brolic, I'll start laughing and mocking like a charismatic parrot that is a comic. Now I'm feeling like the shit, cause I'm rapping with phonics.